Hello, this is the Pseudo Battler here, and I'm bringing you a double header today. It's with a new team. It's not really a good team. It's just a bunch of stuff I threw together. It has like a major weakness to Polytoad, Scarfed, and Starmie, anything that has special water attacks, pretty much. But it worked out in these two games. It just all depends on what my opponents have. I'm going to edit it a lot. But either way, this first battle is against a friend, and he wanted me to upload a battle with him, which we had two battles. The first battle was way better, but I didn't save the file, so I had to redo it. Blah. Okay, let's get into the battle already. That's going fast. I lead with Heatran, he leads with a Thundurus, and he has Hammer Arm on his Thundurus, which was interesting. I go for Lava Plume after he misses his Hammer Arm, which is unfortunate for him. He Thunderbolts, it pops my balloon, and I get off my second Lava Plume. That's going to take him out. Pretty good considering it has zero special attack investment, like at all. I'm pretty sure it's like max special defense, just max HP. And he sends in Toxicroak. And I think he was predicting some sort of switch, so he goes for Stone Edge instead of like Cross Chop, which gives me a chance to set up rocks. I was just kind of sitting in there to die. If he had hit me with the Hammer Arm, I wouldn't have got rocks up, but I don't think it mattered all that much. I protect to see what he's gonna do. He just goes for Cross Chop twice and takes me out. I send in my Moxie, which is actually a mixed Salamence, which I actually do mess up with pretty bad for no reason at all. I get the attack boost off the Earthquake. I go for the old Dragon Claw, take out his Volcarona, and I get another attack boost. So obviously it makes sense for me to try to Dragon Claw this thing and probably take it out. But for some reason, he's faster and he gets out of a Calm Mind, and I go for Draco Meteor like an idiot. I have no idea why I did that, but it doesn't take it out because of that, which lets him take me out with a Stored Power the next turn. I send in Azumarill, I believe, which I recently, this is the first time I ever used an Azumarill, and looking at, whenever I was making him, I was like, oh my god, why is Azumarill stats so terrible? Oh my god, they're really bad, but huge power makes up for it. Obviously, that's what makes him usable. And he Stored Powers me. It does a lot. I Waterfall, take him out easily. Azumarill's a beast with his whole huge power, Life Orb, shenanigan. He sends out a Pachirisu, and I was like, whoa, it's adorable. But I Aqua Jet it anyway. And he goes for Charge Beam, which is going to take me out. It has Stab. It's super effective. It's going to raise his special attack, maybe, yeah. I'm not sure if it's an every time thing that Charge Beam does. But I go into Volcarona, and I'm going to start setting up some Quiver Dance. He gets a second. Okay, it's looking like every time it gives a special attack boost. That's not important. I get my defenses up. He's going to keep going for Charge Beam, trying to outrace my boosts, but that's not going to work because I'm faster now. And he's going to go for Charge Beam again, and does even less than last time. He didn't get a special attack boost this time, but whatever. And then it's going to do even less than last time. And I'm like, okay, that's good. And I just wanted to make sure I outsped the Tornadus on his team. I don't know why I thought that I had to go to +3 to do it, or ×3. But whatever. He goes for Charge Beam. He gets a crit, really close to killing me. He also gets the special attack boost. I rest up. I'm a Resto Chesto variant. I love it. It's just so nice when they sit there and toxic you repeatedly, turns on end. And then you're just like, oh yeah, right before you kill me, I'm just gonna rest it all off and sweep your team. But either way, he gets 2 crits in a row, it doesn't matter. I still take him out with Fire Dance. I get the next special attack boost. And he sends in the Tornadus. It's not gonna be able to outspeed me or live a Fire Dance at plus 5, I think, is what that is. But I won the battle. It says he has one more Pokemon left. I don't know why it says that. But either way, let me shift over to the second battle. Alright, the second battle was a battle I had the same day against someone else. It was really close. It was down to the very end. It wasn't the best of battles, but it was really close. And let's start playing. This guy has the best luck ever. Obviously, his team, he doesn't have any weather inducers, just to let you know. But he has like quite a few Pokemon with thunder on it. He's gonna hit every thunder, and I think he paralyzes me like every time he hits it. First turn, he psychics me. That does a lot, and I'm gonna Dragon Claw. That does a lot too. I don't take him out though, so I gotta switch out of there and send in the Heatran to resist the psychic. Doesn't do much, but he does pop my balloon. And then here he goes for thunder. He hits. He gets the Paralysis. And I actually get Parahex on the same turn. And I'm like, oh, well, I don't get to kill your guy now. And so I figured he's going to switch out, so I just go for Stealth Rocks. He Dragon Dances. I figured he was going to do something like that, knowing he couldn't do anything, so I roar him out of there. And then he sends in Rhyperior. And I'm like, I'm feeling he's going to do something odd. I don't know what Captivate does. Lowers my it lowers my special attack. I didn't see that coming, that's for sure, but I just roar him out of there. Alright, no I don't. Okay. Oh yeah, I roared, but I got paralyzed. And he's gonna go for Stealth Rocks, and I'm like, yeah, I bet he gets you with the ×4 weak Waterfall, and what you gonna do? And I set up the Rain Dance first. I do that for some teams. I do that on a lot of teams, because I hate some teams so much. But it's also to increase the power of the Waterfall. But that's not important. He Dragon Tails me out of there before I can kill him, which sucks. I figured he was going to Dragon Tail again, so I set up Spikes because, what's he going to do to a Walnut? Dragon Tail, that's what. I get out into my Moxie. I don't know what I'm going to do here. I just go for Draco Meteor, knowing I can't survive another Rock Switch in, and he kills me off with the Dragon Tail. But now I'm going to go into Azumarill, knowing I outspeed. I'm just going to go straight for the Waterfall instead of the Aqua Jet, so I get some more damage. And ×4 resisted. That Kingdra's still going to take 25% from that. And now I know I'll be able to take him out with a non-×4 resisted attack called Superpower, which I don't know if he didn't think I had it or something, or if he thought it'd switch, but I had Superpower, and it easily one-shots him. So now he sends his Rhyperior, and for some god-awful reason, I go for Aqua Jet. I really don't know why. I could obviously outsped. If he would have switched for some reason, then that would have been worse for me. And here he sends out Roserade. I don't know what he's going to do. I thought he might put something to sleep, so I just stay in, let him kill me. And then I send in Volcarona, and I'm like, yeah, it's another Volcarona sweep time right here. And I go for Quiver Dance. He goes for Stun Spore. Obviously, he has no idea I have Resto Chesto. I'm going to go for another Quiver Dance, but I get paralyzed. So that means I'm not... That's going to come into play here. He foul plays me. I rest. And I'm like, well, I don't want to get paralyzed again, so I might as well just go for the KO. I Bug Buzz, and he lives at 3. If I had the second Quiver Dance, he wouldn't have got off this yawn that's going to put me to sleep for God knows how long. Sorry if my voice sounds unenthusiastic. It's like 3 in the morning. But either way, he's thinking Zapdos, and I fall asleep because of yawn. He sets up a sub, and I'm like, oh darn, okay, well, he can't do much to me. I'll just wait until I wake up. I'll break the sub. He agilities, and I'm like, okay, that's looking a little bit worse. And then he thunders. He actually hits. He can't get the paralysis just because I'm asleep. I'm sure he would have. And then he hits another thunder. That's 3 thunders. He didn't miss. What are they, like 75 accuracy? 70 maybe? And then he hits the last one. 3 in a row, 1 earlier in the game, and takes out my Volcarona. I sent Nidoking here, and I'm just going to go for Ice Beam, because it's the only thing I have super effective against Zapdos. And he goes for Sub the Scout, and he roosts here. I kind of thought he would, but I go for Ice Beam again. It still does 40%. And I know he thinks he's going to be recovering more then I'm dealing. So I switch moves up to Earth Power. So after he lands, I'll end up taking him out, which works out really well because that Zapdos probably could have swept me. And now he sends down his elf, and I'm like, is he faster than me? Yeah, he's faster than me. He takes me out easily with that. And then I send in Walnut, and I'm like, yeah, I'll just kill him with a Gyro Ball. Nope, Fire Blast. Has all the type coverage over there. And I send out Heatran, the Beast, and I'm going to go for Lava Plume to take his ass out. And he goes for Thunder. He hits another one. But I do take him out. Now he's going to go into his Roserade, and I'm like, I'm screwed. He's going to have something. I don't know what it is, but he's going to have something. Nope, times 4 resistant Giga Drain does 6%. I don't have lefties, and I get paralyzed. I'm like, damn, I'm going to lose to this, aren't I? And he does another 6%. I get the Lava Plume off. It doesn't take him out. And I'm like, God, don't get paralyzed. Don't get paralyzed. I'm at 5% here. And I don't get paralyzed, and I take him out. And that's actually the game. It was a pretty good one. It was pretty close. It wasn't like too good. There, stopped me from sweeping with the Volcarona, but it's a good thing that happened. It made the game a lot more interesting. But comment, rate, subscribe if you guys enjoyed. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I'll see you guys next time. I'm gonna go to bed.